everybody, welcome back. These are some embarrassing TikToks that should have stayed in drafts.
So I received a letter today in my mailbox. It's from the school across the street from me. It says the name of the school, dear resident at number, and then my house number. I thought maybe they were gonna like warn us of like maybe some construction they're doing or something, but no. No, this letter was specifically for me. I'm going to read it to you now.
What?
I want you to put yourself in my shoes as I read this for you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Dear resident, I'm sorry to have to write you on such a sensitive subject, but I felt it appropriate to make you aware that your bathroom window can easily be viewed from our nursery playground.
No!
In the circumstances, we wondered if you could consider purchasing a blind for the window to avoid embarrassment on behalf of either yourself or our children.
Stop!
Sincerely. And then the principal's name.
Oh, girl.
I literally, when I read this, I was like, I had no idea that they were able to see in.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what they've seen.
All of it. Everything.
I don't know how often they've seen it. I was like so embarrassed leaving the house because I have to like face the school. How much did they have to see before they sent me this? How much? How often? Where? When? I was flabbergasted when I read this morning and I was like, right, I guess I can never leave my house again. Because they know it's me. They know it's me. They wrote my house number down and put it through my letterbox while I was asleep.
Girl, you need to move. You need to move right now. It's over. It's over! Get out of there! Give your 2 months notice! Reason.
Sheer embarrassment.
Oh my god, I'm like the ugly naked guy from Friends. That's me. Do you think they have a name for me? I guess it's like a little bit funny. I mean, I'll never be opening my blinds again, I tell you that. But to the principal, you're welcome. That's all for today. I'm sorry to the school next door.
Isn't it funny how you care so much and you're so unbelievably embarrassed, yet ugly naked man just could give $0. Like $0. Who was around during the naked man days where I would sit right by a window? Early days. I already filmed this video once and I had lipstick all over my teeth for it. And just be filming, minding my own business, and all of a sudden there's just half naked, if not fully naked men hanging out on their balconies. Not a care in the world. Granted, they didn't really live next to like a school. It probably was time to the point where like you getting ready in the bathroom was probably the same time as like recess. I can just picture like a group of little kids out in the schoolyard just like I'm a teacher. They ignored it for a while. Someone went home and told their parents. The parents called. It was a whole deal. So the kids don't care. It's the parents.
Obscene. Obscene of you to be changing in your bathroom.
Who doesn't cover their bathroom windows? So odd. It's textured glass. You can't see out, but apparently you can see in certain light. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, me. Oh, my.
I'm going to preface this story by saying this is very embarrassing and I'm being very vulnerable and opening up to everybody and telling this story. And maybe it's not that big of a deal and it's a really big deal to me. Anyway, so my husband and I live in a basement apartment, which is super cute, and we live under, a house. So the landlords live upstairs. And they texted me today and they're like, hey, we have a handyman who is going to come over and look at the counters. I'm like, great, come over anytime. I'm working remote today. So I go about my day, forgetting, about the counter, and I just kind of do whatever I gotta do and live my life. So, in the middle of my day, what do I gotta do? I go to the bathroom. Anyway, so I'm out there doing that. My nose is plugged and I'm super sick for some reason with a cold. My immune system's been. So as I'm doing my business, I'm like smelling how putrid my business is. I'm like, this is an abnormal business moment. Like, this is a bad business deal. And once again, not really thinking much because I'm just, just letting it all out. It's my house. I'm comfortable. I'm not ashamed. Next thing you know, get a text. Hey, can we come down now? I didn't respond for some reason quick enough because they had knocked on the door. And I was like, hey, one second, I'm on a business call. Give me 5 minutes because you know what business I was doing. Anyway, so I just quickly wipe, pull the pants up, run to go get the front door. Because I'm like, it'll be quick. Let me just do this and I'll return.
What'd you do, girl?
And I open the door and they're like, hey, thanks for letting us come in and all that kind of jazz. And I'm thinking kitchen counters, right?
Bathroom counters.
It wasn't the kitchen counters. They marched straight back
No.
to go to the bathroom.
No.
And the door's closed because I just had a really bad business deal in there. And I can smell it with my plugged nose because it's that putrid to the nostrils. Ugh. Anyway, so we walk there and I'm behind them. I'm like, this is the walk of shame. This is the walk of freaking shame. I've never felt so much shame in my life. And then I open the door. And I look at their faces because I know what I've done. And I know what's happened in here. And they look like they knew too. My husband isn't home. I'm the only person home. He hasn't been home for hours, and they saw him leave probably. So they knew that my 5-foot self made that bathroom like that. The worst part of it all is that the thing that they'd been looking to fix, they couldn't find the problem fast enough, so they just kept smelling it. They just kept inhaling it. They just kept taking their dose of vitamin because of that. And yeah, that was it. And I'm sitting mortified right now.
Oh, girlfriend, can we not even just take a shit in the privacy of our own home? Can we not? You know, I kind of thought that you were gonna say that you forgot to flush. I thought that you just like quickly just like wiped and then you just left it there for them to see. Cause like it would make sense with the smell, right? You just leave it in, never mind, sorry.
Sorry.
I'm an expert on poo, okay? I am the doo-doo queen. You know, looking at you, I would never think that you could... Why is it always the cutest girls that have the stinkiest poos? You know what I'm saying? The stinkiest! You know why? It's because the cuter you are, the more embarrassed you are. So you just kind of like hold it in all day. You hold it in and it marinates, stays in there, just ferments. Sorry, I'm gonna stop talking. Just shut up, Charlotte.
Never have a funeral for a pet unless you are certain that they've passed. Here's what happened in our house today.
Wait.
Last night at about 8 p.m. I noticed that I have not seen our cat, Kitty, in hours.
Which, to be fair, she's 13 years old. And we start searching everywhere for this cat. Every cupboard is open. Every door is open.
Car with the windows down, playing on repeat the sound of a can opener. Eventually, it's like 3 in the morning, and we're both are like, okay, we can try this again in the morning.
So this morning...
Get up at 6 in the morning to go look again. On 3 hours of sleep. I borrowed our neighbor's like thermal camera.
There's a point where she's nowhere to be found. And our kids are now starting to ask us questions. To ask where Kitty is. Honestly, I didn't have the heart to tell them that someone might have let her outside. That one of them could have. They would have taken it very personally. He said, Kitty's at the vet.
And she's very sick.
And she's very old. And Kitty's probably not coming home.
Probably not coming
Oh,
back.
gosh.
Kids are devastated. We're devastated.
We're
And
sad. It's time for a funeral. Kids requested love heart waffles
Because
to...
Kitty loved heart.
We're sitting at the table, full-blown funeral mode for this cat. Hobbling around.
Sharing our favorite memories about Kitty.
And all of a sudden...
I hear something. And I'm like, everyone stop talking. Stop crying, please. For a second. And I just hear... I was like, I literally, mind you, like we thought our cat had passed, right? So we're all sitting there like, is this the voice from above? Again, I hear... I think it's coming from the garage, which I checked at least 6 times. And so I run to the garage and I open the door, and Kitty just bolts in to her own funeral. And the kid, the look on the kid,
Our 5-year-old...
he's just like standing on his chair, like, it's a miracle.
She's saved!
Riley's like, Kitty's alive. Our cat showed up to her own funeral.
She lives! The queen herself.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. That was honestly one of my favorite stories I've ever heard. Guys, make sure you go follow these creators. Go follow all the creators. I put their handles on the screen for a reason. I really, really love this story. Thank you so much for sharing. I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Honestly, though, like after seeing this, it's like maybe your kids now think that it's possible to come to come back from the dead.
Well, if they were raised Christian, then they know it's possible to come back from the dead, okay? They know.
Jesus did, and so did your cat. That's why we celebrate Easter. Is it possible that you guys maybe jumped the gun a little bit on having the funeral like right away? My goodness. Just trying to be good parents. The lies you have to tell to be a good parent. F around and found out at work yesterday. What did you f around and find out? What'd you find out? Wait, girl. Oh yeah. Oh, you definitely found out that you're not supposed to swing a bucket full of disgusting liquid. What were you trying to do? What are we trying to do? Are we trying to do the the roundabout thing where you like go put it over the head and it stays in the bucket? Is that what you were you got to do it fast enough, girl. Not that I'm an expert. I'm very risk averse. I won't do that. No way. Knowing me, it will get all over me.
That looks like urine. Am I taking my urine?
You're not drinking.
Try. Water's good.
And how many bars have you been to tonight?
That is classified. It hurts.
Boobies.
Booby.
That's for your avocado.
Avocado.
Amy, do you know who I am?
My mommy. My mommy. My mommy. I love you so much. Jesus. Is Jesus here?
He is. Jesus is fully here, babe. He's always
He's
here.
here, honey.
He's here.
He's everywhere.
He's trying.
No, it's not alcohol.
I was gonna say. Wait.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't have a boyfriend. I wish I did. Nobody loves me.
Do you know you're in college? Yes, you're very smart.
Wait. Okay, so what's happening here? Are we did we get our wisdom teeth out or are we just drunk? Because I honestly can't tell. Sometimes I drink too much Fireball and I get like this, so it's a toss-up really. Judging by the hospital outfit, did we drink too much? Because she said, how many bars have you been to tonight? But I think I know a wisdom tooth video when I see one. I also know when I've seen someone who's done too many Fireball or tequila shots, so.
Today, the most embarrassing and worst thing that could have ever happened at my daughter's school actually happened. Every Monday, we bring Gwen's sheets so that she could nap at school. And we did laundry over the weekend, and a certain rag static clinged to her sheet, which my husband brought to her school, put in her cubby.
Stop.
Show the rag. This is the rag.
Oh my gosh, no, we need to blur that. We need to blur that.
They told us that there was a rag, and we just picked her up, and it was in her cubby. We don't even use it for its true purpose. It's literally just a
all-around purpose.
It was
rag.
a gag gift that we got.
Yeah,
and this has happened.
Sure.
This is the first time it's happened. We've caught this where it gets stuck.
It somehow, this rag static clings to her sheet all the time, but he didn't check. Oh my god. It just appeared, Gwen? Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm so sorry to the teachers at her school. This is so embarrassing.
It's hilarious. It's the gag gift that keeps on giving.
That is so bad.
Why? Oh god. I think it might be time to throw out that gag gift, babes. I think it's safe to say that rag has brought on a little too much embarrassment. I thought it was gonna be dirty, a dirty rag, you know what I'm saying? But no, it just literally says what it is on the rag. Wait, is your kid so young that they can't read it? How old is she? Nap time, I'm guessing maybe kindergarten or preschool. Did y'all nap after preschool? Because I sure didn't.
Hated napping.
But the point is, if she can't read, then the only person that knows what that says is the teacher. Which is arguably a little worse, honestly. But at least the kids don't know, you know? This is the stuff that gives me panic attacks. My son snuck my hoodie to school, first grade. It says trim and smoking. I think it's safe to say that as soon as you have kids, you kind of got to be throwing out all these, like, you know, contraband. Like, we have these bottle openers, like, you know, you go to like a foreign country and they like have lots of like random like phalluses everywhere. And I cannot explain why, but like all of our friends always bring back these like these bottle openers that are shaped badly. But as soon as we have kids, if we have kids, we got to throw that out. That's not allowed.
I just had to pull over because I just got the most shocking text message of my life, I think. All the text says is, hey, but let me set the scene. So it's about 3 years ago, and I am kind of seeing this guy, we're hooking up, whatever, fun dude, and we go out for a night with our friends, get faced at the bar, and I go home with him, and we, you know, and then I go to sleep, and I sleep like a little baby. But I am not a girl who tracks her menstrual cycle at all. And when she comes like a vengeful in the night. And she decided to make a grand entrance while I was butt in this dude's bed. And she, ooh. It was one of those periods where it's like, wow, really letting everything go. Really shedding that line. And so I wake up and I'm like, something's wrong. Something isn't right here. And I'm looking down and I'm like, whoo. I'm talking crime scene, like blood everywhere. I'm not wearing anything.
Oh, girl,
we
been
had just, you know, had intercourse. And so I get up and I go to the bathroom, and this man has no toilet paper.
Stop.
Despicable and nasty.
Stop.
And no paper towels. Nothing. Not even a hand towel I could, you know, attempt to do something
Ew.
with. A bare bathroom with some razors and...
I would have hopped in the shower.
Do what any sane woman would do, and I get on my phone and I call an Uber because I can't face this man. This is too much. We don't know each other like that. That's no. And when I tell you I left in the biggest hurry, I left my clip-in extensions on the floor of his room. And those were expensive. And never spoke to him again until just now when I get a text at 10:41 p.m. Hey. What do you want from me? A new mattress? I'm not getting you one.
Girl, maybe he was into it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Listen, if he's a real man, he doesn't care. Real men love blood, okay? Maybe it wasn't as bad as you thought. Like, did you leave a mess? Did you leave a mess? Because, like, if you didn't, maybe, like, you know. But he's also sending you a you up text at, like, 10:40 at night, so I bet he's the one that normally just like leaves in a hurry, you know, not a trace to be found, and you did it to him and he's all like, how dare she? All right, honestly, I think that one takes the cake. Like, embarrassing but relatable, because which one of us can say that we haven't been in that scenario? Okay, sorry, I thought that this was like a universal experience. Never mind, I'm just a whore.